Morning, Bill, here with the Metals Minute. Today is Tuesday, September 6th, 2022. Well, we have an up time over the weekend. We talked about purchasing platinum last week and recommended everybody consider it. Had no idea it would be up 3% just over the weekend, but it is. And that's not the move that I was thinking about, but it's always satisfying when you purchase metal and then, the next week it has a reasonable pop. That's always nice. Silver's also up about 1.5% this morning since last week. So that's encouraging. And there's a lot of reasons why the pressure on the metals, I know there's paper selling pressing them downwards, but there's a lot of reasons why physical is going higher. And they keep announcing new plans. We'll talk more about this in a longer article this week. But they keep announcing plans to fight inflation by printing more money, by getting more currency out, and to help fight inflation. When what typically happens is when you fight inflation by issuing or handing out more currency, that tends to keep the issue alive and keeps it growing somewhat. So we have that underneath the precious metals sphere. And there's also the costs of energy. The cost of energy is related to refining metal, mining metal, and the all-in sustaining costs keep rising as the cost of fuel and the cost of energy continues to rise. And so those are factors that are playing into this. And another thing to consider, there's a lot of concern, or some people are concerned, some are excited about it, about what they call the central bank digital currencies coming forth. And if you've ever seen the video of the head of the Bank of International Settlements, Augustin Carstens, and he's out in his own words explaining how the strength of the central bank digital currency is it takes away all the anonymity of who's spending what, where and when, because they can track it all, and they can also turn off or turn on different features of the central bank digital currency and determine who can spend it where and when. And so that is a concern for which there's not really a remedy for outside of physical currency. And if they do away with cash or try to limit cash's use, which they already have in many parts of the world, including the United States, they're reducing the usage of that or encouraging it. That's going to leave physical precious metals as one of the few assets where we can store our wealth with privacy and also do better than inflation over time. So they're making, even though the world is moving, it seems, in other directions, they continue to help make the case for physical precious metals. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again later this week.